I was not funny though. My friends were like, "You're not funny, stop." I started being a comedian. I was not growing. That's why it took me 2 years, because I was not funny. I moved from being a comedian to somebody who was talking about Africa-China relationship. And when I did that, people were like, "Oh, I've experienced that one too." I'm like, "Okay, now I got the people." Now I changed again to target black people all over. So instead of using Africa, I was using being black in China. And that's when I saw my growth. And then at some point, I was just tired of living in China. And I decided to bring that movement called Africa to the world. And then I moved to Africa. See, I went to Ethiopia. 1 month of traveling in Africa, I had 50,000 subscribers. I've never seen anything like that before. I went back to China, packed all my stuff, because it took me 4 years in China to get 100K. I'm in Africa for 1 month, and I'm getting like 50,000. Why do I have to go back to China? So it's all about consistency and then evolve. Whenever you see, don't be scared of trying new things. I was so scared. I want to tell you something. There's a new video that I'm doing on my channel about tribe. If you guys have seen it. Yeah, exactly. The one that I went to Namibia, and there's one that I did in South Sudan. I was so scared when I was trying that content, because people know what am I to be, the guy who shows beautiful destinations. But come on, what am I? Why are you going to the village? And I'm like, you know what? This is Africa, man. This is our people, man. Right. See, all those videos that I've done, none of them got less than 1 million views. The first one has 2.5. The second one just 2 weeks ago, 1.2 million. So it's all about start now. When something is working, try new things, and when that thing works, trust me, you will have a gold mine. I don't know if I have to say this before you. Please, having a YouTube channel is more like having a gold mine. I describe YouTube as an ATM machine. So YouTube is an ATM machine, or you can say what? Gold mining. Why ATM machine? You have to put what? You have to put what?
Money.
How can you put money? No, you don't need money. You don't have.
The money has to be there.
No, you don't need money to start a YouTube channel. Have a YouTube channel. Depositing money is what? Is depositing what? Content. And at the end of the month, you go to the ATM machine. That's ATM machine, how it works. That's a YouTube channel. And a gold mine is when you have a niche that works for you, to the extent that as soon as you upload a video, you sleep, you wake up the next morning, 100K. That's a gold mine. I wish I can get one-on-one to everybody to teach people how it works, but it's hard. I mean, I'm trying my best here. Next question. When I was coming to Ghana, I realized that all the YouTube channels that we have was in Tree. All of them. But let me tell you something. I'm not saying don't speak your language, but as soon as you start speaking your language, you are limited. YouTube is what? A global platform. I think most of us that create YouTube channel are inspired by maybe Zion Felix, and the big guys in the game. Kofi TV, Koku Menu, yeah. You see, when you start creating content in your own language, one, how do I make sure that how many people speak Tree on the platform? So which means you are creating content for only what? Ghanaians. So if you are good with that, I don't have any problem with it. But you are limited in terms of growth. You are limited in terms of income. A video that will pay this man for speaking English, maybe he might be getting $1,000, but you using Tree, trust me, you get even more than $100. We all had the same views. I don't know if you understand what I mean. We all had the same views, but we are not making the same money. We are not on the same level. Somebody might have 1 million subscribers, having so much views, but language limits everything. So I don't know if I answered your question. I'm not saying don't speak your language. You can, but know that your videos will just be around Ghanaians. But if you want to go global, speak the global language. Thank you.
Okay, next one here.
Yeah, my name is Olapo General.
Hey.
And with Maya, we are still expecting you at a Goofy. So make it a preparation and come there.
I'll come around.
Now, my question is a build up on what you just said.
Yeah.
And let me just introduce my YouTube channel. It's called Real Trends TV. It's one of the biggest YouTube channel, and I have 17 subscribers. Thank you. So I just want to ask, assuming I'm doing a lifestyle content, and all of a sudden I realized that switching to entertainment or any other thing will give me more views. Is there a need for me to delete all that I have done on lifestyle, or I should build up on it? Thank you.
Okay, nice one.
So you don't have to delete. See, one YouTube channel can have so many, I call them subsets, like sub videos. Well, you can be, somebody said lifestyle,
please.
Lifestyle, makeup, beauty. You can have different type of videos on one particular YouTube channel, but not the one that your audience loves so much. When COVID came, I was creating travel content before COVID. But after COVID, during COVID, I'm like, what am I going to do? What I did was, I changed my content by just meeting Ghanaians who have something doing in Ghana, and I asked them, can you talk to me, please? See, I used to beg them that, hey, please, can you speak to me? The same concept, but different videos. And trust me, it changed my channel from 200K to 600K. So it's all about trying something different. You can't be doing one thing all the time. Let the channel have different kind of thing. But the most important thing is the representative, you being the brand behind the channel. People love watching you. Even if you sleep, they'll still watch you because it's you.
Next one here.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I'm based in London. I'm actually in it's jesting. My content is mainly focused on the UK following and being in London, but I wanted to expand it to Ghanaians. I wanted kind of tips and tricks of how to do that.
I think Vanessa will be the best person to ask that.
Okay, so on to the next one. Please put your hands up and I'll come to you. Yeah,
Hi, Wode. Judges from the French Caribbean. You were saying that people watch you because it's you. IT will be the next thing to deal with in the future. That's the only thing. To say the global is unlimited, but like me, newcomer, and there will be newcomers on the net, you might be missing, people will drop. To say there's just 24 hours in a day, more people coming with new channels. What will be the phenomenon? How the audience will be able to stay with you, to stay with your colleagues, and then welcoming us as well?
I really get it.
My audience, I think, do I have people that knows? I love transferring my audience to so many people in terms of, if, after watching my videos, you can watch other people. But the answer to that question is you have to do what you do. If I have the audience and the same audience loves him, that same audience will go and subscribe. I think I've subscribed to so many channels. So people can subscribe to different channels, but the most important thing, how do you keep them? I can do a collab video with you, you might get all the subscribers, but will you be able to keep them? So that's why I'm so scared whenever I want to do collab with people, because I feel like after you give them the audience, they don't know how to use the audience well. That's it. So you have to know, I always tell people, be ready. If you want to do a collab, be ready. As soon as I do collab with Wode, when the people come to your channel, will they find other videos to watch? So it's not always about collaboration. I normally say collaborate, but don't hate. But when you're collaborating, make sure that when their audience comes to your channel, Would they get something to watch? Or would they stay? It's very important. Very, very important. Because that is the thing.
Okay, next one here.
I've dropped that he has never commented. Please, a round of applause for him. He's in America. What are you doing here?
Well, I came for a short holiday. It's from Texas, actually. And I flew Qatar Airways. I think Mr. Trudy did the same thing too.
Yeah.
It's a long flight. Yeah. All right, so I have a simple question. Is venting, we've seen a lot of venting videos. Is venting good?
What is venting?
People who come and I think rant, just say things that are basically
So for me, like an example is my mom. We applied for a visa for my mom, and the Ghanaian embassy in Washington D.C. did not, they refused to grant the visa.
You have to fire it out.
So I'm asking, is venting good?
It's very good. I was once like that. I was more controversial. I don't know. Sometimes I used to be like, something might happen. I'll just come. I don't want you to agree with me. I'm just speaking my mind. After speaking my mind, I just leave and close my laptop. By the time I come, people are fighting in the comment section. Me, I just spoke my mind. I'm out. Especially when China start misbehaving. Yes. I will just fight it out. Listen, don't forget that whatever you do, people watch it. And it will get to them. See, those days, whenever I go to Kenya, I get arrested. At the border, they don't want me to enter. Then what I did was, don't worry, I'm going to speak. See, this time when I'm going, welcome to Kenya. I'm like, it has impact. So you have to speak about it.
Next one.
Hi, Wode. So I'm Yabba. We're from Ghana Bound. And one of our main focuses is to show the diaspora how they can too come back here. Because there are a lot of people abroad who don't know Africa is actually an option for them to come and move to. Now, we want to show the positives. However, there are some things and topics that are controversial that we are really passionate about, and we want to talk about it on the platform. Now, from a financial point of view, so those videos, we might create them and freeze them for a minute. So, will advertisers look at those videos, or people who advertise on, the AdSense and all of that, will it affect that if you've got I don't want to say negative, but possibly a controversial video?
It won't affect it. I think the ads only affect black-related content. How do you want to speak about that? So we have a YouTube representative from West Africa, the whole of Sub-Saharan Africa here. So I think he will be the best person to answer that question.
Hi everyone. Really so good to see you guys. See the number of people here is ridiculous. But anyway, just to quickly answer that, no, if it's controversial but not not violating any of our community guidelines, so that's nudity, profanity, those kinds of things, you should be fine. So if you're talking about a particular topic that is controversial, but it's controversial in terms of culture, but not necessarily violating any of our community guidelines, you should be fine. But I think most people would see, you guys are probably familiar with the yellow icon, right? So when you see the yellow icon, that means we're reviewing it. But usually, as long as it's not violating community guidelines, you're fine.
Thank you, Adi.
Okay, next one here.
Thank you so much, Wode, for organising this event today. Very quick question. I wanted to find out, I know most of us are jumping on the YouTube wagon now, but with all good things, things have to come to an end. So in terms of if YouTube does come to an end, but we're also invested in it, have you given any thought to how to diversify?
That's why I always say, Snapchat. I think that question is for me, yeah? Because I'm that guy, if the platform is not paying me, you won't see me there.
Yeah.
When Instagram decided not to pay me, It was recently that my guys were forcing me to start uploading on Instagram. When I saw that, you see, I don't just jump on YouTube just like that. One, impact. But you need to have what? A backup. I will say this, I'm going to answer this in two forms. If you're a YouTuber, as soon as you start making money, think of investment. See, YouTube is changing every day. Now they're even charging us taxes. It's changing every day. So you need to have what? A backup. When the money, how many of you are getting paid in here? Hey, you got your salary. So how many people? How many? No. How?
Monetize the channel.
How? No, if you're monetized, just raise up your hand. I know, right? I mean, but we have a lot of YouTubers here. So which means that we have a lot of work to do there. Are you on YouTube? No. No. Oh, the fans. Jeez, I mean, we need more people that are making cash from YouTube. Please, can we volunteer, collapse? I wish I had time. I have only 2 days in Ghana.
Yeah.
That's why I have to.
Okay, so.
But don't worry, we're gonna work on that. Let me just. It's more of investing. As soon as you get the cash, I mean, now I think you need a financial person. But currently, we're setting up a TV station that will cover the entire continent, where we will have representatives from every African country. They will be telling the African story.